Hey guys, so for this week we're going to be making a time capsule. And you may or may not know what a time capsule is already, but a time capsule is just a box or some container that you put things in, and then you put the container and the box away and you save it and you wait 5, 10 years to open it up and go back through your things. So we decided that it would be a pretty cool idea to do a time capsule right now. So not only are you in 3rd grade, and if you wait and open this in 5 years, you'll be in 8th grade. So that'll, like right now, it's hard for you to picture yourself being an 8th grader. But in 8th grade in 5 years, it'll be hard to remember what 3rd grade was like, what your life was like now. It's also pretty cool because we're in this weird time in life where you're not going to school. You're not getting to live your normal life. And we want you to be able to express that, how that makes you feel, what you're doing instead of not going to school, since you can't play your sports, since you can't be with your friends all the time. We want you to be able to express that. So for this week, we're going to be making a time capsule, and every day there's going to be something new that you're going to put in the time capsule. So by the end of this week, you need to have a box, some kind of container. It doesn't matter how big it is. I've got some examples, like if you have an empty shoebox, you can use this. I've got an empty Pop-Tart box. That's fine too. I've got an empty allergy medicine box. It's small, it's little, but it still does the job. Any kind of box that you have, that make sure you ask your parents and make sure they're okay with you using it after it's empty. So maybe throughout the week, if you finish eating your cereal and you're about to throw it away, say, "Hey Mom, can I use that box for my time capsule?" Or if you have an empty shoe box, make sure your parents are okay with you using it, but say, "Can I use that for my time capsule?" Just something that you can put your writing pieces and your pictures and different things in for this week. And then whenever we're done with it on Friday, I'm just going to put mine in the back of like a closet or something. That's what I would suggest too, just in the back of a closet, somewhere in your room, where if you move or anything, you'll still take it with you, but you still won't like have to open it right then. With your box, you can decorate it if you want to. Like if I didn't want to leave this one black, I could take wrapping paper and I could decorate it. Or I could take computer paper and color it and then tape it on there. I could take pictures if you have pictures around the house that you want to use, or things from magazines. If you don't want to decorate it, you don't have to. I'm just saying that you can. If you're going to do something to the outside of the box, like wrap it, then I would suggest you wait until Friday once everything's finished, because we're going to be doing something Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then we're done with it. And that's when you're going to put it away. So if you want to decorate it like that, like wrapping it up, the whole thing like a present, then I would wait until we're done. If you're just decorating it, like drawing on it or something, that's fine. Some wrapping paper, there is, like if one side's patterned, the other side will be white that you could just draw on. So make sure your parents are okay with you using that. But if that's what you want to do, go for it as well. But anyway, by Friday, you need to have some kind of container. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a big shoe box. Any type of box that can hold stuff, doesn't matter how little it is, big, you can use. But for today, for Monday, we are writing a letter to your future self. So think about yourself, and like I said, I would suggest saying, let's wait 5 years to open this. So you'll be in 8th grade. So write a letter to yourself in 8th grade. And you can just say, "Dear future me," and then start writing. But you need to tell about yourself now. What are some things that you like now? Tell about what's going on right now. Why are we having to stay home? The fact that we do have to stay home. You're not allowed to go to school right now. You're not allowed to play your sports right now. You're not allowed to hang out with all your friends right now, have your birthday parties right now, anything like that. Explain that in your letter. Because yes, even though you'll probably remember this in 8th grade, this isn't normal. Like your parents, this did not happen to your parents when they were in school. It didn't happen to Miss Coates when I was in school. This is not something that happens every year. So it's something that you want to look back and be like, oh yeah, that did happen to me in 3rd grade. And just explain, I loved being home every single day, or I hated being at home every single day. I hated not being able to play soccer. I signed up for T-ball this year and I wasn't able to play the season because it got canceled. And then just write down some things that, like some goals that you have for yourself right now. So if you want to be able to do a cartwheel, say, have you been able to learn how to do a cartwheel yet? And in 5 years, your 8th grade self may be like, yeah, like I'm a pro at doing cartwheels now. But that's something that you wanted to do. That was your goal then. Or if it was, I want to make 100 3-pointers in my 4th grade season. Ask, was I able to make 100 3-pointers in 4th grade? Or I want to be able to read this type of chapter book, like one of the big Harry Potter ones maybe. Whatever your goal is for yourself, it doesn't have to be school related. It can be sport related. It can be family related. It can be friend, or if you want to get a puppy, ask, were we able to get a puppy? Whatever you want your goal to be, whatever you want to ask your future self. So in this letter, just make sure you write about what you like right now. So what are your interests and what are your hobbies now? Explain what's going on. You can explain about the coronavirus. You can explain about how everything's shut down and how if you go to Walmart, only one person per family is allowed in, how you can't be within like 6 feet of people, everything. Just explain what's going on. And what we're going to do is every day we're going to have something new to put in your time capsule. By Friday, we're going to be finished. And this will just be, like I said, I'm going to put this in the back of my closet because I'm going to do it too. Because even though I'm not in 3rd grade, this is still something that doesn't happen every year and something that it'll be cool to look back on in a few years. So I'm just going to put mine in the back of the closet. You can ask your parents where a good place is to put it. But like I said, we're going to have something on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for you to put in your box, in your time capsule, and then you're just going to put it away. But we're doing this just because it's something, yes, it's cool to look back on your 3rd grade year, but it's also something that doesn't happen all the time. So it's something that you want to look back and remember how you felt. Say, I was at home with my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my pets, and me and my sister fought every day. I hated being home every day because we fought every single day. You can write that down. This is a letter to yourself. And you're going to write it down, but you're also either going to take a picture of it to put it on your slides for the week, or you can type it in your slides too, because that way it'll give you, it'll autocorrect it for you too, to make sure your spelling's correct. If you want to make sure, you could type it in there first and then write it down to make sure all your words are spelled correctly. But either way, either add a picture or type it in your Google or in your slides for the week. I'm really excited about this project just to see what your thoughts are. I want to see how you explain yourself as a 3rd grader and what your goals are for the future and just what your thoughts are during this whole weird situation. But I'm excited to see your all's items for the time capsule every day. So this is Monday's assignment, and we'll have a different one every single day. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.